Hey everybody, welcome to the Floozie channel. So we are back in the craft room after a weekend out and about. Okay, my name is Jill and I live in West Texas. This is day 12 of Vlogust. And I have a little mini yarn haul to show you, and I'm not going to rehash what I did over the weekend, but I'm just going to give you a little brief synopsis a little bit to kind of tell you why I have what I have, and then show you a couple things, and then chat. Just do a little chat. Okay, so my daughter is going into nursing, and she wanted to spend some time with me this weekend before nursing starts. So I was able to go up there on Saturday afternoon. I woke up with a migraine and it did not go away. I had it both Saturday and Sunday while I was there, which was unfortunate, but it kind of went up and down. So there were times when it was better, and then times when it would come back and bite me a little bit, but I dealt with it. And we didn't go anywhere or do anything other than we went out and got a little something, got a little bite to eat, and we went to the racetrack, and y'all probably saw the video where her boyfriend was racing, and we went and watched him. Now what he was doing was he has this car he's been working on. It's drag racing, and he wanted to do a test on it to see how the things that they had been doing to it was working, and so that was mainly why he was going out. But it was fun, and at least my headache had kind of subsided while we were out there. It was 106 Saturday, so even though it was dark, it was still pretty warm out there, and he had a big fan on us, and then at one point the generator ran out of gas, and so we didn't have the air, so we had to kind of walk around, get out from between the trailers and kind of walk around, and it wasn't horrible, and by then we had kind of been out there for a little while, but it was pretty warm. And I think just the fact that it's been so hot right now was part of why I had the headache. And then that was Saturday, and we were up till almost 3 o'clock by the time we got to bed. So then Sunday we got up and we went back over to his house, and he's got a pool. We got a little bite to eat and watched a little bit of TV, and then we got in the pool for a little while, and then I went to Michael's while I was in town. And the main reason I went to Michael's was the blanket that I am doing, the crochet blanket. I didn't bring that back here. Anyway, the crochet blanket is using this yarn, and I could have sworn that I had enough. Well, I didn't. So I thought, well, I'll go look for it. So I went into Michael's because it was Sunday and Hobby Lobby is closed. And I thought for sure, and I had this yarn with me, and in the store it looked like it. Just kind of looking at it, this is what it looked like. But when you see the two of them together, it really isn't. So I really think it's going to be close enough that it's really not going to matter. So what I plan to use is, I have the other one, this one's not open. I'll use the other one, and then I'll use one of these, and then this one, and then another one of these, because I got two of them. So this is the Scarfie, and I think they consider this a 5. Yes, bulky 5. There's 312 yards, and I think it's close enough. So then I had gotten one of the It's a Wrap before, and these are so soft, and I've been wanting to get some more, so I did. And these are the It's a Wrap Rainbow. This one is Fiesta. And then I got Nautical. I love this one. I love the Fiesta too. Actually, it looks kind of rainbow. And this one was kind of gentle. It's called Whisper. These are, they suggest a 5mm. These are a #1 super fine. Machine wash cold and dry flat. They're 55% acrylic and 45% cotton, and they're 623 yards, and each one will make a shawl. So like they show one here, and so that's why they say it's a wrap, because each one will make a wrap. So I have to tell you that my Michaels is sad on yarn. There was a huge section, like probably 2 of these wide, that was cleaned out. They had clearance tags in there. I mean, it was just cleaned out. There was just nothing left. And there was not any new yarn. And they used to have the 2 main aisles, which are actually fairly short aisles, if you know what I'm saying. And then on the back, down it's in a corner of mine. So that corner, all the way wrapping around those 2, was full. No, that corner and the back wall now are the canvases for art, the art canvases. So those 2, and that side where that is canvases and art stuff. So the back of that, and the back of that one, and the end caps, and then a couple of aisle pieces, displays. And that was all the yarn. And they had one area, very small area on the back wall, and it was no yarn down below, but up at the top they had the great big boxes, and they had them stacked up there, and it was mostly like the blanket yarn and stuff up there that was just the extras. And then down below they did have some bins that had stuff in them, but there was nothing that wasn't already out. So my Michaels sucks on the yarn. My Walmart already sucks. And we do not have a Joann's in Wichita Falls. So Hobby Lobby is it as far as the biggest majority of the shopping for yarn, because there isn't a local yarn store here either. Now in Abilene there is a Michaels, a Joann's, and a Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to have to hit those and see what's going on there, because I haven't been there for a while, because the last time I went to the Joann's there was when they were having all theirs cleared out. And she told me, she said a lot of their prices were just showing up as clearance prices, because that stuff just was like, they were just putting it at the lowest price they could and calling it a clearance price because they wanted to get it out the door and be gone. So they had a very large section of clearance, and they weren't just calling it a clearance to run and then reorganize. They just wanted all that stuff gone. So I don't know. Then I also picked up these hooks because I did not have the K or the N. So this is the Loops and Threads brand, and it's a J, a K, and an N. And I did not have the K and the N. And actually J is something I use a lot of, so it won't hurt me to have another one. And then somebody, and I want to say that it was Leave It to Lefty. No, Left is Right Crochet. She was the one that was or was it Nikki from... It might have been Nikki from Angry Cats talking about the left-handed scissors. So I got the loops and threads, bent scissors, left-handed. Now, okay, and then we'll talk about this in a minute, but I got the interweave crochet. They also gave me, for my valid until the 18th of August, from the 18th to the 24th, a 40% off any one regular price. Now I have both the app and I have the email. So I had a 40% off one item in the app. And they took that, and then I had the 20% off in my email. Well, it wouldn't load for some reason. It was being really, really slow. So she found one she had behind the counter for 25% off and gave me that. So the rainbow wrap, the first one, these are $12.49, and I got the first one $5 off. I got it at $7.49, and then the next one I got for the other two I got for $9.37. And then the scarfie were $9.99, and I got those at 25% off. I got them for $7.49 each. And then the crochet set was $5.99, and I got it for $4.49. The scissors were $5.99. I got them for $4.49. So basically $1.50 on those. And then they do not discount your magazines. So it pays to have both the app and the emails, just so y'all know. And that's another thing, the only pattern that they had hanging was this one, using the Karen Pantone, and it's a pretty pattern. This one takes 7 braids, 7 of those braids to do it. So I'm not going to buy 7 of them. They were $3.97 on clearance in their clearance aisle, but I will use something else. So I got the crochet, the interweave crochet, and I'm not going to go through with you today. Just want to kind of show you it's got a little top on the front. There's a tote bag. It says there's 17 projects in here. So, yes, what else? DBNY, I have one more order coming, and today they are at 66% store-wide. So if you order before, I believe if you order before 9 a.m. tomorrow, then you could get your 66% off. but I would think that you probably should do it before midnight. So don't quote me on that because I've not tested it. I haven't ordered in the middle of the night, so I don't really know. But they usually send out my email at 9 in the morning, and then they send another one out sometime in the evening. So check those. Check that out. They were supposed to be getting a new order of some stuff in. I've been kind of checking and seeing, and they've been putting a few new things in here and there, but I'm kind of holding off because I've been ordering so much lately. What else? Oh, and then I wanted to show you guys. So I wanted to show you a blanket that my mother made me. You know how I was talking about this. Oh, a bit ago. It's been a few videos back. But this is the blanket my mother made me. And it's not corner to corner. But see, I need to stand up. It's got these squares that are put together see that in a pattern, but I don't know what this stitch is, and I asked Betty and Sue and they were not real sure because it's not corner to corner. I'm wondering if this is that drunken granny. Can y'all tell me if this is the drunken granny? So I've had this a very, very long time. It's my blankie. What else is going on? Let's see. Oh, found out today. Oh, I picked this up too at the Dollar General. It's put out by Brain Games. And the first part of the book is all instructional. So it goes through and tells you about yarn. Got some stuff about color. Y'all know I need help with that. Got some basic stuff. Basic stitches, how to get started, and then the patterns. There's an infinity scarf, a clutch, boot toppers, headband, crocheting on fleece, bracelet, little elephant, and these little balls, toys, and wristers, tablet cover. I actually need to do this one. And a bib. There's quite a few really good starter patterns in here, and actually the instructions on how to get started and what to do are really good. very well done. I'll show you, look. See, they're really easy to see and figure out. I haven't read the wording to see if the wording is easy to understand, because you know, with me being dyslexic, if it's not, I can't do it. So what else? I have not worked on much since I got home yesterday. I'm doing laundry tonight, work today. They're redoing they're going to be sending us a new, it's a dirt dauber. If you see that flying around me, it's a dirt dauber. Okay, I'm going to go now and kill that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming and joining me. I appreciate you being here. I'll try to do a little bit longer. I'll probably have some more shout outs tomorrow. So I think that's what tomorrow's will be, is the shout outs. I had this little haul to do, but I'll do the shout outs tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. Please hit the like button. I'm not seeing very many people hitting the like button. Lately, everybody has been very good about subscribing to each other's channels, but you've got to hit the like button on all the videos that you're watching, because that's what's going to help people out. So please remember. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.